Hi friends, Evolving Guys here. Welcome back to the channel. Today is one of our Teaching Tuesday videos and we are doing another sort of unboxing slash product review. It is the new Battle Academy for 2024. This product most recently released in 2022, if I'm not mistaken, and that Battle Academy has been on store shelves for the last couple of years. You probably see these, the yellow variation every time you went to Target. So now they finally released the new version of the Battle Academy. I don't know if this one will also be good for the next 2 years or not, but we're going to unbox this and take a look at what's inside. You can see here, I actually paid $20 for this at a local card shop that I know. He focuses on sports cards actually, which is why it's kind of nice for Pokemon collectors because he sells a lot of Pokemon stuff at below MSRP just to move it off of his shelves because that's not really his main focus. And so I picked this up for 20 bucks. The retail price for this product is $24.99. That's what you'll see at Target and Walmart and the other places you'll see it. But these are produced in large quantity, and because they're not really of interest to collectors, except for one particular exception, which I'll talk about in a second, these are going to be, if you want to grab one for 25 bucks, just to have it because it's just come out and you want to be first in line, that makes total sense. $25, I think you can get a lot of value out of this. But these are probably going to be discounted. You could probably already find them discounted. Again, at local game stores they have a hard time selling these. I actually bought 3 of these from my local guy because I actually use these to teach the trading card game at a local bookstore where I do a monthly Pokemon card event. So these are really good for that, and I bought a couple extra. He said he was surprised. I bought 3, and he said that's 3 more than he expected to sell that day. So you can see here it talks about on the back what's involved or what comes with it. There are 3 TCG decks that come with it. And each deck has one kind of ultra rare card or EX card. Now they're called double rare cards. And so, and then there are promo cards, which I'll talk more about in a second. So this is really a product that's designed to learn how to play the Pokemon trading card game. I think most of you probably know that just besides cards that people can collect or kids can collect, there actually is a game that you play with this. And it's a really fun game. I have never been bold enough. I played a few pre-release tournaments. I've never been bold enough to play competitively. My son played competitively for several years at our local card shop. And it's a really cool game. I'm a big advocate of the game. I think it's really fun. It has a lot of strategy. It's good for kids, especially kids who are learning to think strategically, early math skills, early reading skills. But, of course, there are adults that play it. There are, regional championships, international championships, world championships in this. It's a whole thing, right? So, and this is kind of how we got started. We bought, not the Battle Academy, but we bought kind of some starter decks probably 4 or 5 years ago now to learn to play at home. And so this product is really designed to help you learn how to play. You can see, there aren't packs in this. There's no packs to open. There are promo cards. So I think the only reason that a collector would be interested in this product is that there are actually quite a few promo cards. So if you collect the promo cards, and we'll, like each era of cards, the Sword and Shield era, the Sun and Moon era, right now we're in Scarlet and Violet, there are promo cards, and those promo cards come out in a variety of products, and you kind of have to keep on your game to kind of be aware of where these promo cards are popping out. And, maybe in part to try to generate people to buy this product, even people who don't play the TCG. There might be most of these promos, I assume, will come down in price and aren't going to be too expensive to pick up on the secondary market if you just want to buy them as singles. But again, because you can buy this product at a discounted price, like even if you're just a collector, it might be worth grabbing one of these to be able to grab all these promo cards. I think there's, you can see here, if this is the right count. I mean, there's, 10 or 15 Scarlet and Violet promo cards that come in this product. And so that's a reason alone maybe to pick it up. But again, I would be an advocate for folks who want to learn how to play the TCG. Now, these are level 1 decks. These are very basic decks. Here, I'm going to move around a little bit here. So I took the top off, and it comes with, first you have your kind of your playing board. I do think these are really nice. I assume this is going to look the same as in past products. Sorry for the, yeah, so I'll back up a little bit. So this is, this lays flat. Here's a board. And it tells you where things go: prize cards, your bench, your active, your discard pile, and your deck. And there's that for the other person. It also has this helpful guide of what you can do. So when I teach the TCG, I always refer to this. You start your turn by drawing a card, you end your turn by attacking or passing if you can't attack. And then in between, you can do this whole list of things. And it's really nice that it's all there on the board for beginning players, because they can just go, we can zoom in, they can just go one by one. You draw a card is the first thing you do. Number 7 is you attack. In the middle, you can bench Pokemon, you can add energy cards, you can retreat, you can evolve, you can play trainer cards of various kinds. And so it's kind of nice for beginners to have this all laid out on the board. Of course, the more advanced players will use a playmat, kind of like the one that's right under here, this EV playmat, because they will know where everything goes. So that is one thing that comes with this product. And then I'll move my camera over here. So read this first. This, I remember this last time. It kind of tells you how to use this product. There's a rules guide. And then there are 3 practice decks, or 3 basic starter decks in here. And then there are tutorial guides for each of the decks. So there's a Pikachu deck, Armarouge deck, and I think there's a Darkrai deck. That was the first one. Maybe that's, rules reference. Maybe the Darkrai is in there. So you get these. You can punch these out. These are your damage counters, which can be helpful. Most folks, you'll get kind of better looking damage counters that aren't made out of cardboard from something like an Elite Trainer box. But again, to start off, this is a good thing to have. So it does come with this it's a pretty cool coin, actually. It's got the 3, I assume it's got the featured Pokemon on it. Got the code card for the product. And then you've got the 3 decks. The Darkrai deck, this is my first time seeing these. Player 1, Player 2, and then an advance. Usually they have, they did this last time where they had kind of your first 2 decks. These would be the 2 to battle against each other, and this is considered an advanced deck that you can also play. Now, all 3 of these decks are level 1 decks. It says that. I'll go back to it says that here on the box. So, again, level 1 decks. So these are all basic decks. And then the promo cards are going to be scattered throughout these. These are the only actual cards that come in here. And so maybe I'll just pull one of the decks out. Again, I haven't looked at these. So these are 60 card decks. If you don't play the TCG, it's 60 cards. It's a mix of trainers. And so each of these decks just has the one sort of, and you can see that is a promo card. So there's one of the promos that'll tell you at the bottom. The rest of the cards are gonna, now one nice thing that's kind of cool, actually these are in reverse order. You can tell, they have the special symbol or stamp. So if you ever see a card with one of these stamps or symbols, it could come from other products too, but 0 to 60, each card is numbered, so you can actually keep track. So these are kind of well-calibrated decks meant to work together. They're going to have cards from different sets, so like Scarlet and Violet. There's another Scarlet and Violet, Scarlet and Violet. That's from Paldea Evolved. So you can see they've kind of built a deck, and that's what you do when you build decks, is you draw on cards from different sets, and you try to build a deck that's a combination of trainer cards, of Pokemon, and probably in here energy. Those are the 3 kind of staples, and you'll need some combination of those 3 things, and you'll pick cards that work together strategically. And now they've already done this for you, so again, this is a good place to start for beginners, and you can see there's this mix. And then, looking at the bottom, yep, there's another Picnicker. I knew that was one. So some of these cards are marked as promo cards, and so this is for collectors. There was actually a Picnicker in the Twilight Masquerade Build and Battle kit as well, but it doesn't have the stamp. So anyway, for people who are collectors like myself, one reason I bought this one is I'm going to unbox it for you guys, but I'm also actually going to go through it and rate it for the promo cards, and I'll put those into my promo binder. That's another Picnicker. That's the same promo. So each of these decks, you'll want to go through if you are hunting for those promos. If you're not, you're just going to pick them up as singles. So that's the one reason a collector might be interested in this. But there's really otherwise, there's nothing really collectible in here. You do have the ultra rare card, or the again, each deck is going to have one ultra rare card like this, but the rest of the deck is going to be basic. Is going to be common and uncommon Pokemon, and a mix of energies. And sometimes you can find trainers that are have some value. I mean, there's nothing I saw in here. None of these are amazing trainers. Like if there's a Buddy Poffin tucked in any of these, I kind of doubt that. But anyway, so you get these 3 decks, and these are, again, 60 card decks. They're all ready to play, and these are good calibrated against each other. So these would be a pretty fair match if you used any combination of these 3. So I use these to teach the game, and I will break this particular Battle Academy down for the promos, and then since the decks will be out of whack because I'll pull the promos out of them, I'll probably just maybe I'll tear these decks down and maybe sell off some of the trainer sets, or we'll see, or maybe if I can still use these at home. So that's what you get in the Battle Academy. It's a pretty simple product. Again, you're going to see these ubiquitously. They're going to be on store shelves for a few years probably. And again, it is really helpful to learn the game. Like having one of these at your disposal might not be a bad idea if you're learning to play the game. Otherwise, there's not too many reasons to pick this up. Again, as I said at the beginning, you pay $24.99 for this as retail price. I mean, that's fine. Again, I don't think that's a terrible price. It did go up $5 from last time, but I think it's pretty likely that you're going to be able to find these discounted at local game stores and even at big box retailers eventually, although it might take a little while for them to start reducing it. So this is my Battle Academy unboxing and review. I hope this is helpful for you guys. Let me know in the comments if you like these kind of videos, and also if you play the TCG, if you've used the Battle Academy, if you found it to be a good product to learn the game on. So anyway, with that, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in another video soon.